jazz. So yeah, that's cool. And I was going to ask one other thing. I noticed recently you've been playing a little sitar.
Yes.
And have you been studying like tala and raga and so forth formally, or just using this as a tool to kind of stimulate? Or where are you going with that?
Well, yeah, I have been studying like the different forms, like in the ragas and talas and in that stuff. But this instrument, the sitar, I do it at my own pace. I said enough of killing yourself trying to play an instrument. I have fun with it, and I've done pretty good on it. And every once in a while, there's a sitar player. He's at New England Conservatory, Peter Rowe, and every once in a while I'll take a lesson from him.
Yeah.
And he right off the bat, I didn't tell him anything. He didn't know anything about me. And after the first lesson, he picked up on, it's like right out of the blue. He just says, "Your ear is unbelievable." I said, "Well, I'm a piano player," and like so. Then I had to tell him I was a jazz musician, but so I only do that at my own. I take it and leave it.
Yeah.
But it's a great instrument.
Oh yeah.
And I got to get back to playing it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the way I came into that was interesting. I've always been, like, some of my favorite music has always been like, some of the people like Ravi Shankar and Nikhil Banerjee and stuff like that, like Indian musicians. And like, so I was into this, and so this person who's somebody who likes my music a lot, he showed up at my house right before Christmas. He walks into my music room and puts a case down and he goes, "Here, you should have one of these."
Wow.
This cat bought me a sitar.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's how I started. I had no intention to learn how to play the sitar.
Yeah.
I go, "Are you crazy?" and so I said, "Well, I got it. This is, And then the first thing you got to do is you got to learn how to, string it and take care of it and tune it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It took me, first time I changed the strings on a sitar, it took me like 12 hours.
You know what they say about guitarists? We spend half our lives tuning, right? The other half playing out of tune. So what are you going to do?
I always, those jokes usually come from horn players.
Right, yeah.
So when horn players say to me, when they say, "How do you get a guitar player to turn down?" The first thing I interrupt them and I say, "I don't think that's funny."
Yeah. Great. By the way, give that cat who gave you the sitar, give him my address.
Yeah.
It's been great, Mike. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. All right.